Hey everybody, Batmerk here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the debut album by the Halo Effect, Days of the Lost. This is a band of members that are made up of dudes that have played in Flames or ex-members. And yeah, so if you heard about In Flames or Dark Tranquility, At the Gates, these bands came from a town in Gothenburg, or in a town in Sweden called Gothenburg. They kind of have I don't know, it's like a heavy melodic sound. I don't know, if you hear the bands, you can kind of hear what I'm talking about. It's pretty much like a lot of my favorite bands come from there. But yeah, this is their first album. It's been waiting for it to come out for a while. I picked up the CD just because I'm old school like that. This is the CD itself. It's got some badass artwork on there. Looks like it's got a bunch of wings and different type of stuff plugged into there, ornamentation. Yeah, and there's that, and then you got the little just like the band logo right there. It's kind of hard to see, but there's that. Then you got the book right here. Really cool design right there. Again, a lot of ornamentation. Looks like there's snake heads and yeah, maybe some feathers. Well, no, that's just on that. And yeah, the logo of the band is kind of like, you see it up close, it's like a THE going down. Let me focus on that. There it is. Boom. It's like It's pretty sweet, man. There it is again. THE going down. That's pretty cool marketing. Could be a pretty cool tattoo if you're into that. Yeah, these are the dudes right here. Angelin, Jesper Stromblad. He's like the first member of In Flames. He used to be in Flames, and now he's in here, and you can definitely hear him throwing down. One of the best guitar players ever, in my humble opinion, that's ever lived. Love his sound and his style. Again, some sick ass album art. Very technical. A lot of stuff really go good on like t-shirts. You got Michael Staine from Dark Tranquility, one of the best singers of all time, and lyricists. Full band lineup. Yeah, you got you got the old In Flames bass player right there, drummer. Yeah, they're all in there. Peter, David. So yeah, that's it. That's the basic album right there. I'll get into the tracks right now. I will say, like, the music, yeah, it's definitely like a cross between like In Flames and Dark Tranquility. The first song on here, it's just like kind of like a song just to kind of get you in. It's called Shadow Minds. Get you used to the sound of the band and what they're all about. It's pretty catchy riff. The song has like this pretty catchy like backbone riff going through the song. Really melodic. It gets sets the tone for the album, and has a pretty catchy chorus. Most of the time, the Michael dude, he does like these kind of raspy growls, yells, and screams, but he does little variations of that, and then he also does some really cool clean singing as well. So that's kind of how he does. He does the clean singing very, very rarely. 90% of the time he does the aggressive vocals. So the clean stuff is kind of a treat when you get to hear him belt those out. The second song on here is Days of the Lost, and that's the title track of the album. I think this is my favorite track. I personally, if I was the band, I probably would have opened with this track, but I kind of see what they were going for as far as the whole soundscape and how it encompasses the whole sound or feel of the album. It's got a catchy intro riff. Again, I think it's got the heaviest like backbone riff going throughout the song with a lot of chugs on it. It reminds me of the album Colony from In Flames. It's got that amp from it, like that sound of it. Yeah, favorite track. The pre-chorus on here has like a really interesting melodic riff on it with the way the bass and the guitar, doing something. It's a cool, interesting melody that you don't hear bands like this, try it too much. The third song on here is The Needless End. I think this song has just got catchy riffs throughout. The pre-chorus and chorus are really catchy. Reminds me of albums like reminds me of like something that would be off the album Horacle. I don't know if you've ever heard that from In Flames. It also reminds me of Damage Done. That was around the, I think, early aughts of when Dark Tranquility came out. So yeah, and it also has a pretty sweet guitar solo in it. The fourth song on here is Conditional. This one right here has this classic like bluesy intro to it, and yeah, it's a heavy song, and it's pretty catchy, and it reminds me of something off the In Flames soundtrack to Your Escape album a little bit. It's weird. Some of the songs on here kind of remind me of different albums by these bands. The fifth song on here is In Broken Trust, and this one has like this really cool, like, interesting rhythm section with the bass and the guitar. They're kind of going back and forth, and it has some really catchy, clean vocals in here. This is the first song on the album where he does the clean singing. I think when they first started dropping like tunes, I don't think that they were playing any of the songs where he had clean vocals in them. So I was surprised that he was going to do clean vocals in this band. So that was a pretty cool thing to see that. But yeah, it's got a really cool build. Like when it builds up to the chorus, the pre-chorus, and the guitar solo in here is fantastic. And I think like this is a song that really kind of shows the band like it's a good, what I would call an identity song. So if you got like an artist that's like drawing like some other person or a band that kind of sounds similar to other bands that they're inspired by, I know this band is an anomaly and it's like a weird thing to say, but anyway, I think that this is like an identity song where their identity starting to kind of come through, where it's like really feels like them, in my opinion. The sixth song on here is Gateways. This song right here it's got a dope build up to it. The drums and vocals and singing, they're just really catchy, man. And the way that they kind of go on and off. They don't use too much. Is what I'm saying is electric guitar. It's just like clean guitar, bass, drums, and then aggressive vocals in certain spots of the song. But then when the chorus comes, it comes in heavy and it hits hard. I think it's probably the catchiest has the catchiest chorus on the album. And again, this to me, I would consider this like song something created from them, like another identity song. These 5 and 6. 7, number 7 on here, A Truth Worth Lying For is the name of the track. So it's got a catchy melodic intro, it's got a lot of heavy melodic verses throughout. It's got a great hooky chorus and like just proper solo, just a straightforward like song that stuff that you'd want to have in it. Let's see here. That's number 7, and number 8. This one right here is Feel What I Believe. Now, I think this one, it's kind of got like a classic old school In Flames vibe to it, I haven't gone in there and checked all the details and done my deep dive reconnaissance on who wrote what song and what riff and what all of that, I don't have time really. I'm not looking at this album under a microscope too much. I'm just trying to enjoy it. But yeah, it's got a classic old school In Flames intro to it, and it's got like heavy thrashy chugs going throughout for the most part. That sounds fucking awesome. The 9th song on here is Last of Our Kind. This one is just, oh man, it's got this sweet, dark violin intro and maybe other symphonic instruments, orchestral. It's got a heavy chorus and it's got hooky, dark melodies like throughout the chorus, the pre-chorus, and yeah, a couple of the other melodies just really dark sounding. Sounds fucking awesome. It's my second favorite song on the album. Guest vocalist on here in a couple spots is Matt Heafy, dude from Trivium. That band's pretty awesome. I think I seen them play back in the day too. I remember the dude was really young when he started out. I think he was like 18 or 19, but homeboy fucking blew up. And yeah, now he's probably in his 30s or some shit. But he comes in on the breakdown. The breakdown's fucking heavy. It's dope. Does a little vocals right there, and then he kind of clean sings a little bit, or kind of like a yellish sing on the pre-chorus. What I also like about this song too is that the chorus, or the pre-chorus and the chorus, they're kind of a similar verse, but when the pre-chorus is playing, it's faster, and then they slow it down when the chorus drops. It sounds really cool, just like some strumming and just really dark sounding. I love it. The 10th song on here is The Most Alone. Solid outro. Feels like a DT song, like a Dark Tranquility song. I will say, ain't gonna lie. This song has just got a good balance with the opening track. So you have the opening track, which is Shadow Minds, and this one, the 10th song, the outro, Most Alone. They kind of got a similar feel. So if you play the song on repeat, they're gonna kind of not seamlessly loop into each other, but they both have like a similar feel, is what I'm saying. This song, you know, it's a good balanced song. It's got a catchy main lead that you hear throughout that you're always looking for this type of music. And yeah, it's pretty sick. Definitely, I definitely give this fucking album 2 horns way up. What I will say is I think this is the album we fucking needed. We haven't had an album that sounded fucking this good like in a long time. I mean, don't get me wrong, Dark Tranquility and In Flames, they put out some pretty good stuff, but this is the shit, man. I'm just blown away. I loved it. Again, album we needed. Again, it sounds like peak In Flames and Dark Tranquility put together and made a fucking album. I can't wait for the second one. And again, this is catchy and heavy as fuck. It's melodic death metal at its finest. So I definitely give it 2 horns way up. If you guys want to and you want to support me and the channel, you can check out my my graphic novel right now. It's on Kickstarter. I got about 16 days left. I only got 1 backer. This is my 3rd crowdfunding campaign. I have the first one on Kickstarter, so I'm still trying to get the word out. It's about this butcher that gets killed and he's brought back to life by a voodoo curse, and that curse gives him the power to weaponize bone on a molecular level. So he makes, like, you know, 6 shooters, knives, all kinds of crazy stuff. And he comes back and he's trying to solve his murder. I got the first 2 books on here, so you can pick up the first print of Butch Cleaver 1 right here, and this is it right here in the flesh. If you guys can get that, I only got a few copies left, so that's it right there. Pretty shiny. And yeah, you're gonna get that, and the next 2 backers are gonna get a head sketch by me, and you get all this cool stuff. You get 6 trading cards. You're gonna get a death metal MP3 track by band Nightmare Nemesis. You're gonna get a bumper sticker. You're also gonna get a button right there. I have all that stuff ready to go. The book's ready to print, obviously, and yeah, check it out. If you know, it's like if Evil Dead were was shot like in a Hammer universe in a spaghetti western. So that's basically the feel of the book. And yeah, if you guys want, check it out. I'll put it in there. And there'll be a link in the description. I was at the beer store today, and I came upon this beer. It's called let me show you guys. It's called the All Hallows Treat. It's an Imperial Chocolate Peanut Butter Stout. It kind of reminded me of the Halo Effect and some of these the lyrical content, because Michael Stan, man, he's a lyrical genius, man. They even hire him on a bunch of different albums, but like Shadow Minds, that to me kind of feels like a world of you know, shadow-minded people, almost zombie in their like, you know, and just being alone, last of our kind, again, like a race that died off. Days of Lost, you know, just a lot of that stuff, you know, gateways, like, it's open to interpretation, but to me it kind of had like a zombie feel to it, or in just like a societal. But I love this, man. It's got that comic book like EC feel to it, like Tales from the Crypt, the old EC comics, and oh man, I just saw that and I was just like, this is fucking awesome. 7.6%. I would consider this a fucking dessert beer, Imperial Chocolate Peanut Butter Stout. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and I'll take a crack at it. Maybe read a little bit of it. Sweet and spooky like the perfect Halloween night. All Hallows Treat rekindles your favorite childhood holiday memories. Aromas and flavors of dark chocolate, creamy peanut butter, and soft vanilla finish. Swirl with a smooth body and medium mouthful. It's the perfect throwback that brings you to your first bite of chocolate peanut butter cup. All right, so we'll go ahead and try it out. And yeah. Should be a little thick because it's a stout. You smell it? Damn, that smells like peanut butter cup. Wow, that's super bomb. That's got to be the sweetest, like chocolatey. Tastes like a peanut butter cup. Fucking delicious. OMG series. Okay, I give it 2 horns way up. Definitely check that out. Again, guys, I got the Butch Cleaver 1 graphic novel up right now on the campaign, so that'll be up there. And I'm also working on a poster right now, design. It's gonna be a Hammer movie inspired of Butch Cleaver. So this is gonna go out to all the backers. So I'm inking it up right now, and then I might color it, I might not, but I'm definitely gonna give it that little Hammer touch. And again, folks, thanks for watching. As always, if you like metal, you like movies, you like brewskis, you like comics. If you want to stop by, smash the like, ring the bell for metal, movies, and brewskis. You folks have a great day. Be bold, be brave, and remember, roll the bones, to know your role. Have a great weekend, guys.